Peter McConaughey videotaping the meeting on waterfront.com. Fill all the notes for the regional. Anybody else that I don't know? Start with the call to order.
David Marx.
Both Frattaroli.
Ralph Rocky.
And Tagliaferro.
Thank you. Now, John Pregmon, Vice President, want to lead the
Thank you. The meeting will be conducted according to parliamentary rules. The president will have the final word on the conduct of the meeting and will cast the vote only in the event the rest of the council reaches a tie. The president will recognize the speaker to make the presentation or statement, and then he will permit the council to ask questions. He will then open the floor to questions from the audience, and each audience member should introduce themselves by name and street address. No person will speak until they have been recognized by the president. All speakers will be confined to the time limits. Voting will be done by ballot. The results of all votes will be announced at the end of the meeting.
Thank you, John. Now we're going to our committee reports. There's no updates for resident parking and traffic, so we'll skip right to public safety. David?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. We had our most recent monthly public safety meeting a few nights ago, last Thursday, here at the Mazzardo Center. In the last 30 days, leading up to last Thursday's public safety meeting, one aggravated assault, one residential breaking and entering, one commercial breaking and entering, and there were 3 larcenies, not including motor vehicles. So a total of 6 Part 1 crimes. There were also 4 arrests, 2 that were warrant related, suspects that had outstanding warrants. One was in regards to assault and battery, and one was in regards to possession of a firearm. We also had a brief discussion about the fire that happened on Stillman Street. I know there was at least one particular police officer that was either the first on the scene or one of the first to be on the scene and ran in and was able to get some people out. It's great to hear, a lot of heroism there to say the least. And we briefly talked about the fire hydrant that was some way, somehow toppled over at the new pilot dog park at the Gassy. So very, very sad to hear about that. I know that instead of the gates at the Gassy closing at 9 p.m., they're now going to be closed at 7:30, at least for now. So we'll see what happens with that. But I certainly would like to see that dog park as well. Thank you.
Thanks, David. Now, John Pregmon, you want to give us an update from Greenway?
Sure, just real quickly so we can get to the rest of the agenda items. I'm sure most, if not all of you, have either seen or in person or on the news or otherwise the Jan Devlin sculpture that's on the Greenway. So that's the biggest thing we have going on now. We'll be there till mid-October. So if you'd like to go check it out, you're welcome to do so from now until then.
Thanks, John. Now for an update on our elections. Ann?
Okay. These are the people in this order, and after I give their names, Bill will come up and make a speech and introduce himself.
We're going to give the order now.
Okay, ballot 1 is George Mendoza, who lives on Stillman Place. Number 2 on the ballot is Carmen Marino, who lives on Thatcher Street. Number 3 is Philip Frattaroli, who's on Enterprise Street. Number 4 is Waterfront, he lives on Thatcher Street. Number 5 is David Marx on Thatcher Street. Number 6 is a new candidate, which is Alexandra Susi. She was on, I'm sorry, was it Alexandra? She lives on North Margin Street. And number 7 is Sean Henry Street, that lives on North Street. And number 8 is an incumbent, which is Maria Landau. She lives on Connecticut Street.
All right, just to remind everybody that our election is on Saturday. Voting takes place here at the Mazzardo Center from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. All North End Waterfront residents are eligible to vote over the age of 18. You don't have to be registered to vote here as long as you're a resident. You can prove that bill, a utility bill or something, then you're eligible to vote. And again, there are 6 seats available, and 8 people running for 6 seats. Okay, now for an update from the Office of Elected Officials, we'll start with Nicole Leo from the Mayor's Office.
Coming to say goodbye, I left the Mayor's Office to go to the Registry of Births, Deaths, and Marriages, and there is a replacement for me, is Tom McKay. He'll be in the interim. He couldn't make it tonight, but if you want to meet him, he will be at the meeting on Thursday. We'll be there together.
box. I was told to ask you.
For the election, the ballot.
Okay.
The box?
Where can I pick it up? I'll drop it off here at this hour.
Should we have Tom for that?
I didn't know anything about it. No one told me.
I talked to you about a week or so ago, and you're going to ask Maria.
We talked about that like a month ago, and I told you to ask Maria, because she did it last year. I don't know, I mean, you can call me, I'm happy to help you, I'm just not at work.
Okay.
So, I'm happy to help you, I just didn't know anything about it.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
So, if you want to call me tomorrow,
Sure.
or text me, because I don't know anything about it.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Maria Lyons, representative of Utility Office.
Let's go.
I'm sorry. Maria Lyons.
Everybody, I've noted updates.
Patrick Lyons, any updates from?
Hi guys, our office also wants to thank Nicole for attending over years in the mayor's office. Also, tomorrow we will be having a hearing at the State House for the bill Aaron had filed regarding Airbnbs and short-term rentals. It's at 10:30 and it's in hearing room B2.